guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel, and things are getting hot in here today because we will be talking about the Naked Heat palette. There's been so much rave about this palette on social media, so I'm super excited to dig into this and review it for you guys. I'm also going to be swatching it and doing a quick eye look with this look right here, so if you want to see all that, keep watching. So this is the packaging. It comes in a cardboard sleeve, and printed on it has the colors, and it's also on the back with the names. And here is the palette. It has a really pretty metallic finish in orange and red. And then I'm just gonna take out the cardboard. Look, it's so cool how it has the matches, and then the back has like these really pretty roses. It is very sturdy. It's a little thick actually in size. It's a little bulky, I would say. So let's go ahead and open it up. So pretty. Like, I love these amber and burnt orange hues. So pretty. Definitely for the warm tone lovers like myself. So there's 12 shades with a mixture of mattes and shimmers. You know, I love a good shimmer in my palettes, but I also appreciate when they have a lot of crease options. And this one has so many matte options for the crease that you can create endless looks. I feel like this palette will be perfect for creating that sunset eye look. I use it today to create this halo eye look, which you'll see at the end of this video. So the palette also comes with a dual-ended brush. It's pretty sturdy. It's a really good brush. It's not like those little dinky ones that come with the palette, so I feel like I would be using this one more than I do with the other brushes. So I found that these swatched very pigmented. They're soft to the touch. I was really surprised with these cream and tans, because usually those are dry and they don't usually show up on my arm when I swatch them, but that wasn't the case with this palette. I feel like these shades would work on any skin tone. You could definitely create like that sultry daytime look or even a smoky nighttime look. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these on my arm, but like I said, there will be a quick eye look after so you can see how it actually applies on the lid, because sometimes, you know, it doesn't always apply the same on your arm than on the lid. So let's get into it. So starting off with the first 6 shades in the palette, we have Ounce, which is an ivory shimmer, then Chaser, which is a light nude matte, Sauced, which is a soft terracotta matte, then we have Low Blow, which is a brown matte, then Lumber, which is a copper shimmer with gold pearl shift, He Devil, which is a burnt red, Dirty Talk, which is a metallic burnt red. This is another favorite of mine, as well as Scorched, which is a metallic deep red with gold shimmer. Then we have Cayenne, which is a deep terracotta matte, Infuego, which is a burgundy matte, Ashes, that's a deep reddish brown matte, and then Ember, which is a deep metallic copper burgundy. So I'm just starting off by priming my lids with MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Going into the palette, I'm going to be using Ounce, which is this cream shade right here, to set the primer. So I'm actually going to use Chaser because I don't want the shimmer on my lids. Then I'm going to go in with Low Blow, which is like a nice warm terracotta color. Okay, now going in with a Cayenne, I'm just gonna deepen up the crease. So I'm just taking a clean blending brush and just blending those 2 colors together. I'm just gonna darken up the crease a little bit more with this dark brown shade in Ashes. Now taking Infuego, I think I'm pronouncing that right, and I'm just gonna do like a halo eye. So I'm just gonna put some at the end and the inner corner of the eye. So now I'm just gonna wet my brush with Fix Plus, and I'm gonna use the shade, I think I'm going to use both Lumbar and Swatch. This is the two metallic shades in the palette. And I'm just going to apply that in the center of the lid. I'm getting a little kick up with Scorched, but it's not translating on my eyelid. I'm not getting any fall off on my... So I feel like I need a little bit more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use Scorched alone and then wet it again. So I really want the center of the lid to pop. Okay, I'm just gonna take the blending brush I had used in my crease and just blend everything out again. And I'm gonna put a little bit more of Infuego on the ends just to darken up the outer portion of the eye. I wish the metallic shades popped a little bit more, but it is pretty. Maybe I should have reapplied my base in the center before I put it on, but overall I like it. So let me just go ahead and finish up the eyes. And I'm using the Tarte's liner in black. So now that I have my lashes and my liner, I'm just going to go and finish up the lower lash line. And I'm going to use Cayenne and Low Blow, the same colors that I'd use in the crease. So I just put a little bit of Lumber, the metallic shade, in the center of the lower lash line. And then I'm going to see if that's going to work as an inner corner highlight. So that's the final look. I really love how it came out. Really digging the metallic shades, and I love that there's so many mattes in this palette for your crease. So that's all for my look and my tutorial. Like I said, I cannot stress enough how much I love these warm tones, burnt oranges and reds and browns. I definitely think it's worth checking out if you are in the market for a warm tone palette. I do feel like some of the shades are dupable, and if you already have a palette with these tones, it's not necessary. But for me, this palette just spoke to me more than any of the other Naked palettes, and I definitely see myself using this a lot more. I do feel like I would get more use of this palette in the fall as opposed to the summer, but I will definitely be using more of it to create these sunset eye looks. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!